away from cities with dyke mayors. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or take the dice, player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from toddlers. These bitches are fight promoters. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Weapons, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause I swear she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fuck it, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, low, bring in the choir. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Niggas need to stop giving these bitches all the attention. That's why niggas is dying. Now, when these hoes get horny, niggas die. Hoes get horny, niggas die. Watch, every die. We gotta start saying fuck these bitches, man. If you fucking with a cool female, that's all good. But if you fucking with a bitch, you need to break her ass and shake her ass.
Man, welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare. I am your tolerologist, Dirty Folks, and I appreciate y'all being here today. Man, today we got a phenomenal guest. Matter of fact, I'm the guest today, man. You know what I'm saying? She the featured player. I'm gonna learn how to use my software one day. Yo, introduce yourself to the daycare, the young lady.
Hi. Hey. So my name is Ifa Fayemi. I'm a midwife, I'm a doula, I'm a home girl. Just your average type person.
Oh, so you was sounding clear as shit until the show started. That's crazy.
See?
All through pre-production, she was clear as shit. Go ahead, man. Say it again, man. Move to the left or something.
How about now? I'm still doing what I'm
good now, mommy.
Alright, cause you know alright, Kiki. My name is Ifa Fayemi. I'm a doula, wife, home girl, like just all of it.
I'm with you, love. I'm with you. I don't know, you going in and out. Hopefully they can hear it. Maybe it's just my audio. All right, so the homie hit me up last week or something. I ain't gonna lie to you. First thing she said, she was like,
I'm tired of these bitches.
I like, welcome to the club, nigga. So she was like, when y'all tribing up, man, so you can have a place for pick-me's. I'm like, man, say less. She's a midwife. I guess a doula is what the juice and berry niggas call them. But she's a midwife, and I was checking out her page, man. She has a website. The link is in the description. I was checking out her website, and I said, man, if I'm nothing, man, I'm a man of my word. You know? So, hey, man, I done messed up the church money. I done did the did. You know what? I'm going to outdo myself. Because I did all that stuff to get the YouTube right and forgot the actual fact that I got to use this. So, my dumb ass. I'm about to make YouTube big. Hold on, guys. Let me refix the refix. Hold on. So, what ended up happening was I was checking out a website that y'all can't see because I messed up. And she said why she want to be a doula. The first thing she said was she was a doula because she was tired of seeing children in broken homes like she had. And she was in or out of foster care, moving place to place. And I told y'all, true to my word, It don't matter if she black. Her mama just can't be black. And foster kids ain't got no mama, so she eligible. So man, welcome to the Dirty Folks Podcast.
Thank you.
All right, so but tell your story, man. I'm like I said, the link is in the description. They can check it out. Tell your story, man. What is this, by the way?
What's what?
Look like
That's
a bongo.
that's a conga.
Shout out to bongo.
So I play a couple drums, but just paddling. I learned how to do a lot of stuff. So dad from Mississippi, he was military. His shit didn't really go how they planned. And then we found ourselves 4 children with 2 broken parents being raised by a bunch of ineligible other niggas getting paid in the system. Getting the system more than but all very talented. So thing that it did when I was around niggas trouble, like jail, bullshit. Once I started moving like public area, I did a lot better. They still, treat me, but they at least and respected your business. When I started traveling like further out, other cultures just had better setup, better respect for one another, better respect for their chiefs, leaders, elders, even again. So I found myself one of those people. They had better lives, had better food too. Like when I go to Haiti, fire, and they, they fake niggas. Here, box bitch, just to help her have a baby. And when I say bitch, I don't give a fuck. Like the dog shit, some of these bitch, like, cause there's other ways to be. When you hit me up and you say like having a man around, it does so much of it. This nigga don't do that. His presence and being in a tribe is so important. Because the people that die alone, little bitch, they die alone.
You know what? And I know what you're saying because we had this conversation, but you're going in and out every 3 words, love. Go to the left a little bit. Quit masturbating while you're on the phone, man. That's your problem.
Man, that was. I might do that later. Look it up.
That's crazy, though. It was so clear in pre-pro. All right. I want to give people. So, what exactly is a doula? Because I know what a midwife is. What's a doula?
All right, so for me, they decided to give you both. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. In and out.
All right. Cheerleader. She supports. She does research. And she's an advocate. Most of the time, it would usually be your mother and father tribe. But a lot of people, a lot of girls, their mama here. And they dad to be something. So, just the numbers having people love you when you have your baby. People have better options. So, a doula helps you. She answers your question. She'll do like squats, workout. Basically a buddy, like, but she just know about birth. She just know that, hey, if we go to the hospital, this is illegal. If we at your house, this is what can happen. This will be done. A midwife, like OB-GYN, they're both certified, both trained to catch your baby. Difference is the OB process and protocols is just put you C-section because it makes them more money. A midwife wants to have a baby that costs not all that.
Man, you went in and out so much. All right, this is what I got from it. Tell me if I'm paraphrasing right. So a doula is taking a place because your mom ain't shit and you don't know who your daddy is because your mom ain't shit. So they can pretty much walk you through the whole process, taking you to your little breathing class and shit like that.
Yeah, like a man.
And the midwife is about to come to your crib with hot rags. If you pop
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but just a different vibe. Like again, between when the dude and he acted excited because he want to be a part of the child, and then there's a like did his job and drank a beer. Both of those matter. They show up deep line. The process, especially it says you have a better partner as a person. Person starts out missing. Even psychology studies on foster kids and kids who have parents. Like they foster kids have a better thing because they everything. A person just their father having a leg.
You know what's so crazy? You bogging so bad, man. And I know what you're saying. It's like any other word though. Like, but you bogging. I don't know.
And
You
I
get your bars, nigga. You ain't got no bars on your phone. See, that's that Obama shit, bro. That's that Obama shit. Apparently, doulas don't get no money, man. You got to go out here and start
Look,
pimping.
I hate you on the phone. So you, all right, is it?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
And again,
I don't know why I was so clear before we started. Maybe it's on my end. Maybe it's on my end because you was super clear. But nah, you was clear before we started. All right, so I want to show. So you talking about? So this chick right here. I'm gonna show a video real quick. This chick right here. She's saying her doula, her doctor is her midwife. I don't even know what that means. I don't know how you. Because when the midwife take the place of a doctor, am I missing something?
it depends. So it depends on how you certify. You can have a entry midwife, or you can have a certified professional. There's 3 different levels. One does home birth only, and one can work in a hospital but can't work in home birth. It's illegal for them if you are it's illegal for you to even be at a home birth just based off of your training. So they can be her primary in the hospital. It'll be a CN certified nurse midwife.
Let's show this real quick.
All right. Is it better?
Hi, how are you doing? Have any questions? No? Okay, good. Okay, lay back. Let's measure your belly. Oh, perfect. Measuring just on time. Let's get that heartbeat. Me. Okay, good. She's perfect. All right. Have any questions again? No? Okay, yes. So we'll see you on your next appointment. Bye.
You know, that's so true.
That's
Look,
hilarious.
the
That's
difference
hilarious.
between, but it's true though. Like if you talk to somebody who's had a house just dealing with their people, as opposed to a person that had to go in for their prenatals with a doctor, it's make it 15 minutes. Me, when I go and see people, either other midwives, that's at least an hour. Because the number one thing that melanated die from high blood pressure and the stuff that most black women have. So you can't even begin to figure out what's going on with this person then if you don't meet them for 15 minutes. Because think about it. She got to get out the car. That's going to be slow as hell. She got to go up steps most times. And most of these people don't work out at all. You might have 2 that do. But by the time she gets to where I am, she's tired. Of course, her blood pressure. Now, think about this. If she's doing this by herself, whether it's her first pregnancy or her 8th, or she got a partner, even if it's some random weirdo situation, most times a lot of these dudes want to be involved in the birth. It be the female that's like, I don't want him around because now if he's a general threat, that's one thing. But because what they consider all the square, like square dudes take care of their kids. It's the popular niggas that don't.
Project niggas take care of their kids. They just don't know if it's their kid. I'm telling you, I used to hang out in the projects on 22nd and Federal in Chicago, man. Stay way building. Niggas arguing all day.
Hey, you know what? I wish you when you right. Hey, I wish you when you right. Being on this end of
Look, man, you can't believe what these girls say.
being on this end of birth, we hear all man. Look, they come and tell you, and I be like, I don't even think I'm grown enough for some of these.
And look, these motherfuckers be lying, bro. Look,
I be feeling sorry for some of these dudes.
I feel sorry for the dudes too. I'm feeling sorry about the girls. Let me tell you something, man. I understand why they need a doula. They don't understand why, cause they don't give a fuck about. Man, look, these chicks is fat, and if they don't, they still got bad diets. A lot of salt, a lot of especially a lot of salt. I ain't even gonna say a lot of sugar, but a lot of salt.
We talk about this like every time. Look, I pop up every 6 months and be like, "Hey, oh, straight, what you eat?" Cause I know if you eat a lot of salt plus stress, then no,
Shit,
out of the.
they stressing somebody. Let me check this out. This one look interesting. It's a colored chick. I don't know. This account probably funny. All these kind of funny. Let's see.
She said, and you know what? What was that?
Hey, look at me dropping in because we just seen a baby drop. That is so awesome. You know me, it's your girl, Desi God with the childbirth talk. I had to come back and show this video because everybody always say like, how do you know that your body's getting ready for birth? One of them is the baby dropping. And when I do my classes, I like to bring this into account. So what you're looking at is, this is the before that you seen on her. This is the before. You see how more lengthy the cervix is? That is the after. You see how much shortened the cervix is? See how the baby is sitting up higher? See how the baby drops down lower and kind of sits out more? Ah, that's so beautiful. I'm so glad she got that on camera.
She said, and
Rich ain't talking about shit. Look, here's my question: how safe is home birth? That's the question.
So think about it. I'm an EMT. I was trained here. I also worked too long for a training. So all the ways that birth can go wrong. Me specifically, I've been trained to bleeding, blah blah blah. Like, even when we go to the house, we need to know how far the local steps labor. Not all of them. So some people don't have all the like. This is what I tell mom to do their research. Just because the says that they can, how many babies have you work with, like where you been? Because the hospital has a certain set of protocols, and then home birth protocols, and then there's I just don't do.
So what type of what's the all right? So here's the question, because I want a whole tribe of home birth chicks. So what's the physical curriculum? So I figured like no obese chicks because high blood pressure complications.
But see, here's the thing. Hey, I've seen like of a bigger to be healthy. So if you just like flippy women, that's one. Because not all of that could just be.
I don't know about that, man. Because every time I see a big girl get pregnant, she talking about how she got to be on bed rest for 2 months and all type of crazy.
That's because she has that thought thing. So what is she? It's not because not always because weight is again. Because when you're pregnant, what happens is everything is being used to create another skin. So if you deficient iron, the reason why people know understand is because y'all just and I ain't know, especially if I'm talking 40 weeks about right. Okay, cool. So a person who is already deficient will be super deficient after 4 days and 9 months. If they get hospital birth women have their baby at 30 weeks, 36 is lucky. But a person that knows that baby is developing their brain, still like most home birth eyes will a person up until 40, maybe 40 if she's sure. But most people, if they mom had sections, they all had. So when a person can't have a house, They like, what's
roasting
that?
you. They roasting you. They talking about you got worse reception than the nigga with Obama phone. Hey, leave Tola alone. Talking about she got worse reception than Tola. Yo, Tola, we made Tola get a
That's
new phone.
for me.
I don't know, man. Oh, all right. Check this out. Here's the plot. Like us up as y'all come in, man. Like us up. Send your heart, donate to the daycare. We really talking daycare stuff today, like literally. All right. Here's the plot. It's really important for us as a group, as a unit, to be able to have home childbirth, or not even home necessarily. You got a facility with equipment, but like my parents' story, which is crazy because I got it from my uncle and not my dad, and that's my dad's little brother. But I digress. So there's this little shack that's literally 100 yards from their childhood home. The whole neighborhood, when women had to deliver, they would come to this. It wasn't really a shack. It looked like, you know how like you go to the storage spots, how you store your. It looked like a big storage spot, but it
But
was.
that's fine.
So they had this big store. That's what it looked like, a big container, maybe a truck container long, but it was deeper. So maybe like you put like a double wide truck container, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, a shock. Yeah, I know shock.
So they would go there, and my father was telling me he was born in 1947, and they were talking about before the civil rights movement, before the 1950s, black people couldn't be born in a hospital. So,
Most definitely. That's why it throws me off. Over, let's say, in a week, I might see people. 50% of those people gonna be millennials. And of the people who should know that they want, those are the same currently dying. Like, look at it, look, they're pulling babies' heads off and doing like real federal. But look, we the highest hospital because we don't know.
yeah, girls don't know that.
Maybe 3, 4 generations,
That's fact.
but
Girls do not know
those
that.
are the highest C-section numbers because they feel like they don't their body up. That's why I laughed at the little skit you had at the beginning. She wanted to wear certain pantyhose and she wanted to make sure she was fly for her dude. And all this stuff to be cute while she's pregnant, fuck the body up, having issues. Hospitals don't wait for you to have no problem. They got a C-section for you before they got a bed.
They got a C-section for bars. That's amazing. Yes, I want to show. You can see this. I'm gonna show Trap some. So, I'll research all levels because I'm not trying to be off grid. A lot of the things that we talk about is off grid, but really it's not. It's really just self sufficiency, right?
Indeed.
Self sufficient because I don't want them people in my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm a '90s nigga. I don't want these people in my business. You know what I mean?
But think about it. Why should I have to report everything I do to somebody who can fuck up like me?
Facts. Here's a few things. I'm not gonna show everything, but here's a few things that I know. I am gonna show a few things, but not everything. Did you know that you don't have to? Okay, I don't want kids to have birth certificates. Apparently, in America, you got to certify the birth. So that's done, but you don't have to certify it at a hospital.
No, you don't.
So, and they give you like 2 months to do it. So that give us time to. I don't need 2 months. I probably need 2 or 3 days. But they give us time to do our own certification process. So it's tribe baby instead of the state's baby. Because if you do it in a hospital, it's automatically the state's baby. That's where they file it at with the county clerk. We can have our own tribal clerk. Totally legal.
But that's why kids find it, which is why we like think we agree.
I ain't understand a goddamn word you said. I ain't gonna lie. Now you said what? Because I want you to rock. This your thing.
Right.
Goddamn Obama phone. See, you gonna make job right. Tell you get an iPhone, nigga. I don't even like iPhone.
Yeah. Everybody complaining about my phone sponsoring it. You complaining about that? You need some better internet.
I understand.
All right, hold on.
The times be hard, nigga. Them $80 phones be affordable. I get it.
I'm only one step above it.
Hey. Hey.
All right, so is this better?
Actually, it is.
All right, cool.
Oh, sissy. Welcome to the 21st century. Goddamn.
And
Hey.
all right, so we was talking about the hospital and
Yeah.
try. So my favorite clients to be at their birth are Hebrew Israelites. I don't follow their politics, but the fact that they know and cord burning and family together and keep fed and take care of, that is something that you don't see among as what you call colored people. You don't see that a lot. Most people
No,
are
just
opting
them
to go into
shirtless ass
surgery,
dudes. I
but
do
they
not
don't
believe the shit them
consider,
shirtless forest dudes do. But
man, it's just I'm talking about the birth, just the birth. That's what I said. For the principals, for the groups and stuff, I don't rock with.
now I
But
rock
as
with the
far as them
birth
being
part.
there and having like a tribe around their baby, that
You know, cuckold niggas, it be a bunch of niggas taking care of the baby, talking about the village, man. They got the shit backwards. But they was raised by girls. But
but this is
but
what I'm saying.
but I am with the and then they certify the baby with the state. The whole thing we don't want to do is certify the baby with the state. So and I know how not to do that because I study hard. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna show y'all guys something. When you register your baby with the state, every birth certificate has a certification number, right? Before I even get to that, before I even get to certification numbers, let me show you something. So the hospital was owned more times than not. The hospital was either owned by the county or the state. More times, there's not that many city hospitals. Let's just be realistic.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? Because even university hospitals, because a lot of hospitals say University of Illinois Hospital, for instance, right? University of Mississippi or Jackson, whatever. Universities are owned by the state. They state universities. So the registration will automatically go to the state. People don't think about that, but that's what happened, right?
Which is how they know to come for. Which is also how they know whether they registered for whatever shots. Some shots are mandatory, regardless of whatever. And then some shots is like you can do a religious exemption for or whatever.
It's a
But
lot.
that's how they know because your baby has a serial number before they leave the hospital doors.
Facts. Facts. Let me show y'all something real quick. I'm gonna show y'all the difference between county and state. Well, actually, but even between county and city. So the difference between the county clerk and the city clerk. The the city clerk is a public officer charged with recording the official proceedings and vital statistics of a city. Birth and death being vital statistics, right? That's the city clerk. Whatever you do in that city can stay in that city. They normally register it with the state and federal because they want the money. You know what I'm saying? They want to match child support and all that good shit. But you can keep it in house. Cities can keep it in house. I have seen them do it. I saw them do it in the 2000s when Chicago was trying to get the Olympics, and they hid all the murder statistics to make Chicago seem safer because it was bidding on the Olympics, but it ended up going to Rio. The county clerk is, let's say it for here. The duties of a clerk is to, this one in Illinois. I'll show you the Illinois one because it's really more in depth of what they do. Here go right here. County clerks are supervisors of local county elections, and they also, besides the vote count, they also do financial tasks, reporting preparations, copywriting, transcription, among other duties. That's what a clerk does. That's what a clerk anywhere does, though. When you really put it down to it, the clerk at your job, that's what they do, right? You go to the clerk office, you pay your fine, or you take your write-up, or that's what
They take notes. Yeah. Checks and balances.
checks and balance, right? You don't need unless you're trying to get state benefits, you really don't need the state in your business. But you can still get state in your business later, but you don't have to report. So, like she was saying, when she said when you leave that hospital, you already have a registration number. You don't already have a social security number, but you have a certification of birth, and that certification has numbers. Let me tell you where they get their numbers from. They get their numbers from where everybody else get their numbers from. Watch this shit. This is one of many. This is the one we use. But a generate serial numbers program. The same numbers that's on the back when y'all buy the No Show Organic products. Buy No Show Organic. When y'all get y'all stuff, look on the back. It's a barcode, a UPC code, and serial numbers. Everything has serial numbers. Your social security number is slightly different, but it takes the place of a serial number in certain situations. Your employee ID number, everybody has a number. And your employer generates your number. If they don't use your social, they generate your number. You can generate your own number, and then your employer registers that number with the clerk, and now it's your number. It's officially your number. That's how we could do childbirths at home and still register the birth with the number that's registered to the tribe instead of the state, which takes away all that child support. You got to go to arbitration court, because that's what child support court is, arbitration court. It's not criminal court. It's not civil court. It's arbitration court. I'm your arbiter, baby. You know I got you, baby. So you can keep the whole thing in-house. As far as social security numbers go, that's something else. I ain't going to give away all the game. But we got to wrap around about it. Did you know you don't need a social security number until you're 16? True fact. The only reason they tell you got to get a social security number when you're young is so you can go to public school. The school's going to get paid.
And look, you know, nothing. Like most of us homeschool.
Yeah, you homeschool, you don't need no social security number. Because, the state paying for you is coming out those funds. Because they want to get matched, just like child support, right?
Right.
The feds match the student money. So if the state give every school $7,000 a year, the feds will match that. That's why they always tell you how important it is for your kids to come to the first day of school. They don't really care about school. They just want you to show up on the first day of school, because that's the day they put out their money. You know what I'm saying?
Which is why all the systems love foster kids. Because every foster kid you have in Cali is like 2,500 kids for just going to school, having that get towards whatever funding that the school needs. But think about most of these kids graduate, can't even read.
I say this all the time. No black kids in Baltimore can read. None. None pass the aptitude test. In every major city. Chicago,
That's crazy.
53 public schools with black kids in it. None of them can read at the state level.
True, New Orleans either.
New Orleans, New York, all of them best schools. Any school with black kids, they can't read.
And the thing is, naturally, at about 15, 16, a lot of boys drop out. Because they ain't teaching them nothing about life.
They had to wait till they were 16.
Like you complain about these kids fighting and boxing and getting how they live, but look at who raised them or didn't raise them.
Hey, I agree with that.
Which is why I say it would make more sense and just give boys that they don't want. These people don't even want their boys. They cry and they scream when they end up dead, but they had insurance policy for shorty.
And look, I say that all the time. Here's the thing. Low income, I'm going to say black women because of culture, but it's really just low income women in general. Actually, it's not just women in general. It's just women in general, I think about it. They
Man.
don't really like kids. They like babies. They don't really like children. The
And
thing
that's,
about
but see, again, what's her relationship with her mama? What's her relationship with her father?
that shit don't even matter.
I'm telling you, it does.
I'm gonna tell you why it don't. It don't
All
matter
right,
as a
come on.
man. It don't matter, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when it comes to it doesn't matter what I'm saying as far as not liking children. Because what ends up happening is the only cultural difference is with black women, anybody can raise their kid except the biological dad.
Which is crazy.
Stepdads, mentors, coaches, anybody can raise their
Which
kid
is
except.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? All they want to be seen as a good parent, even though they don't want to do shit. But most women don't want to do shit. Rich women, though, they just get nannies and housekeepers and shit. Send the
Right, but
school.
low income, you can't do that because you can't really, like, if you don't have a skill or a trade or can't think on your feet, you fuck. Like in this society, there used to be an era where females used to feel like they can get by on their looks. Man, niggas ain't going. So you actually gotta have a skill. And a lot of people who got certain children that can't really stand their kid, what can you do?
Send them public
What's
school.
your resume? What's your resume look like?
Send them public school so they can't learn how to read. I got friends
Man,
that's teachers, man. My friends tell me all the time. They say, man, we can't. He said, man, we feeding these kids. We doing hygiene with these kids, teaching them how to brush their teeth. Like, yo, we doing the parents' job, and we only got them a couple hours a day. We don't even have time to get to the curriculum a lot of time.
and here's the crazy part. When they go home, it don't matter. It does, but it doesn't. Like it sounds good, but when you go to an environment where you gotta raise your sister, where you gotta still fight niggas off you gotta deal with all this stuff because you don't have parents. You ain't got time to fucking study. You in the closet somewhere trying to read, but they pick on you or bully you because you can read and form sentences.
That's crazy. But that's cultural. That's crazy.
That's culture.
That's culture. That's crazy. So
But that's the same people who struggle.
I agree. You know what's so crazy? Even if the government has done a great job of taking care of black women, and I ain't just talking welfare. I'm talking about most jobs that black women get are state-funded jobs, teaching, nursing, being a psych, whatever psychiatrist, psychologist. You're gonna end up being a counselor. All those are state-paid jobs, so they still living off the government, even if they got degrees, even if you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So because they're being so taken care of, even as far as low skill jobs, because it's more advantageous for a company to hire black women for the tax breaks than to hire a black man or a white woman because you get 2 for 1, right?
Right.
They complain about getting paid less, but they employ more, right?
And this is what I want to say. These same females will sit back on distance and they'll have like again 50 skills. This motherfucker can braid, she can fix cars, she always gotta get by the kids, but here's the issue. With females within groups, most of them don't talk to one another. Or they can't work together. And it's like if y'all five just work together, you can build something. You can put something together for shorty. So
But it's not women's job
having
to
a
build.
tribe.
A woman that try to build anything they build gonna break. It's a
Man,
Florida bridge that crashed because a bunch of women said they want to build a bridge like men do.
I tell you all the time.
It's not even a
I don't
woman's
even
job to
want to
build.
do it all by myself. Like having men around makes life easier. Look,
I agree. Having men around make life easier. Love your brothers as you love yourself. Having women around actually makes life more difficult as long as y'all wearing clothes. To be honest with you, naked,
bro,
delicious. With clothes and y'all talking with clothes.
bro. Something.
Women not being able to coexist and build with other women is natural law though. That's nature. Y'all not supposed to really get along like that. Not with a bunch of group of women, because women are competitive for resources in a different way. Because men are women's resource. So women are competitive for resources in a different way. Men are competitive outside. We compete with other men for resources, but we also team up. That's why I be when niggas be like, "Oh, I'm my own man." I be like, "Yo, bro, you sound like a girl that be like, I don't need no man." Like, bro,
That's crazy.
teamwork make the dream work, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And people don't see it.
Yeah, but it ain't meant for it. Cause everybody not supposed to be great. We supposed to have failures. That's how you measure your success.
And you can look around and find a lot of fuck up. A lot of examples of what not to do.
Here's to the point. Here's the thing. Let me ask you, cause you think you a pick me. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if you really pick me, but you think you a pick me. So let me ask you a question. Are the shirtless forest dudes like the logo for pick me's? The Hebrew niggas? Is that where the pick me's think that they should go if they want to get picked?
I don't see when people get wiped up, they are. I don't know. They do. I seen Muslim families, but again, they have different culture. I see a lot of Hebrew Israelites out here, but again, I'm in Mississippi. Everybody else is Christian. Christian women are very interesting.
Christian women are very hypocritical.
Man,
But
they terrorists.
Muslim women be busting down on the low. They be
What?
acting off on the low. I know, cause I done fucked a few Muslim women. But I don't believe it's because of the religion. I believe it's because they allowed those girls to get educated.
Because she got. I mean, you do. You know, your only sole purpose for you is females only good for busting it down. So you saying that there's an issue with female busting it down?
I'm not saying it's an issue with girls busting it down. Yeah, do what you born for. I mean, if you only good at one thing, do that. And shit, ain't really good at that because niggas got to do all the work. Y'all get to lay on y'all back, lazy ass.
What?
Anyway,
What, man? Who are you? Look.
Hey,
You ain't gotta be a gymnast or like whatever, but
look, this gonna be the
who
one
is
time
that?
you gonna hear me say not all women, cause I've been with some superstars. But generally speaking,
We don't even talk to them fucking poverty basic people. So why would you even? That's rude.
nah,
Like
I'm,
if you just there, let me tell you, as a female,
I'm saying
that's
if
the
you give me
most
10
boring thing.
girls,
Like it's cool, but I be gonna have my little push back too. Like
I'm saying if you give me 10 girls, 3 of them gonna be superstars, 2 of them gonna be alright, 5 gonna be lazy as shit. As a matter of fact, the more bodies a girl got, the less skill she got. Cause she ain't been with somebody long enough to be bored to explore. So how many hoes is it? That's how many lazy fucks it is. You know what I'm saying?
that's a lot of work to do to find like these three is decent. And then half
I'm
people
not
don't
saying
even
you slept
wash
with a
their
girl like that.
bodies.
I
Like
get the pussies. I know the
I'm just
pussies.
saying,
You
like
don't get
give
no
it
pussy.
quality, yo. Like see, here's the thing. Even and I tell my clients all the time, hey, you should like bust off 2 or 3 a day, period. Right? It's healthy for you, good. You will be less angry because the thing they talk about is females being, oh, she angry better. Yeah, she bust nut, a quality nut. Your whole day be better. The sun
I get
shines
that.
brighter, all that.
I got a
But if you
homegirl with
gotta
4
go through
kids, never
10
had an
people
orgasm.
to find like, man, that sounds exhausting.
I'm just saying, I know a girl, 4 kids, never have an orgasm. 4 kids.
That's rude. That's so rude.
Then I asked her why is this bitch talking about she thinking about doing laundry while she fucking all type of shit. Can't concentrate on the dick.
That's not even the goal. That's
Hey, I'm
man.
just
Look,
saying. But
if
my
I
point.
wanted to read a book, I'd read a book.
No, I'm
No.
agreeing with you though. That's women's purpose to have sex. I'm just saying a lot of y'all lazy fucks. I was just a sidebar. But what I'm saying,
That's rude.
it is what it
You
is.
know, I feel sorry.
Hey,
Shouldn't even have to go through it.
nah, nigga, I'm good, nigga. I got a good mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? Good dick, so I get referral pussy. I can fuck a friend. I'm alright, but the the mainstay is all I'm saying is girls when they get educations, they seem to be less likely to care about the religious training. You know what I'm saying? You a Muslim girl, but you also a AKA and an Eastern Star. You know what I'm saying?
I never understood that.
So it's like they serving 2, 3, 4 masters. You know what I mean? And
No
you got a
direction.
job, so your job another master. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even really say that about Muslim. I can in personal experience. I can't say that about the black Muslim girls.
The thing that I care most about, like, if you have people around your children, who raise kids? My job is to make sure women are healthy. But some of that I have to. Some of that's mental. Like that's what my favorite.
Yeah, it come down to diet and exercise, but then you gotta, that's that's toddler training. Which, all right, I'm gonna transition to that because that's toddler training, right? So our goal, well, my goal for the tribe, I can't speak for the people who watch my podcast because they think I'm nuts. They just be looking at entertainment, but I be dead ass serious. Niggas just think I'm funny. My goal is to get all foster girls. That's my goal. I need women that don't have no families, and then train them as such. You know what I'm saying? Collectively, you gotta exercise at this time. You gotta. This is the diet. Blah blah blah. So they can be healthy. You know what I'm saying? So they can have that soul glow. You know what I mean?
And it matters too.
It matters aesthetically for guys because guys are visual, but it matters as far as me keeping them out of hospital so they can have home birth, so that we don't have to register their kids with the state. Because if she got to register a kid with the state, I'm kicking her out because she has no use to me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That defeats the purpose. I ain't doing this shit for love. Whoever knocked her up, if he feeling a certain type of way, he could leave with her. But it defeats the purpose.
Because you're building your community.
Yeah.
Building your tribe.
Building a tribe. And we have to have a duplicatable, replicatable system.
So your children after you can follow along.
That too. That's legacy lineage. But I'm seeing it corporate. America's a corporatocracy. The way we setting it up, we are our own autonomous group. My thing ain't so my kids will be straight. You want that for your kids, but that's not my goal. My goal is to be seen the same way that the trailer park white boys who got tired of being around other trailer park white boys and they grabbed that Old Testament and called it the Torah. And all of a sudden they tiny hat motherfuckers and you can't say shit about them.
Well, hey, look. So look back here. Like they have them and monks have their own way of living. They're less bothered by fate because like the only way they go to hospitals is die. But the government doesn't bother them. They're self-sustaining. And they're also kill your ass. Monks too. If you come up there bothering the people. So it's like, why can't there be a bit more of that?
I can tell you why. I can tell you exactly why. Because monks and they don't let girls with clothes on talk, so they get shit done. The worst thing about being a color, and that's why I call them a color, because anything they call themselves be a color. Anything be a color. A Negro. Negro is Latin for black. They call themselves black. That's black. Red bones, yellow bone, anything about a color. They live their whole life. They grab a passport, go to another country, like there's other black women over there. No, nigga, that's just a color. You don't have shit in common with this bitch. Not a god, not a language, not a culture, not the food. You ain't got shit in common with that.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, it's a crayon. They play crayon games. So I call them the colors. Crayon shit don't mean nothing to me. And then they include every other color. I ain't got shit in common with them scamming ass Nigerians. Not a motherfucking thing. And Nigerians don't even fuck with American blacks. Until they go to jail, then we all black. On the streets, they Nigerian like a motherfucker. Senegalese, Ghanese. Jamaicans be fucking with people, but Jamaicans keep their own culture. But they fuck with people, but they, you know what I'm saying? They don't be like, I'm black. They be like, I'm Jamaican. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
The whole thing is like, yo, when you tell a person who you are, that's who you are. And you stand on that name, they gonna have to beat me like they beat Kunta until they said it was Toby. I ain't going. You feel what I'm saying? And you get special privileges when you're a special group. once you say you're a monk or uh, 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 um, I want to call him an Arab, an Amish. That's what I'm talking about. A monk or an Amish or a $5 Indian or you know what I'm saying. Goddamn it, in the Jewish community. Once you say you that, that's what you are, and then you stand on that and you're a protected group, and you have the leeway to do what you want to do. Black is a name that's given to you by the government. Then you asking the government for assistance for the shit that they gave you because you their kid. You a subsect of that. They named you that. You belong to them. You ain't your own man. You ain't got your own autonomy. And they say, yeah, we want your girls to be on top because that's how slavery works. This is matriarchy of slavery. Slavery don't work with you not getting paid for your work because slaves got paid. That's why you call it slave wages. Slavery works because you put women over the men. And these bitches keep you down. The matriarchy of slavery works so well that when you look at all the Alex Croft and all that, when he started talking about the New World Order, they plan is simple. We're going to put women and gays over straight men. And we're going to enslave the world. Because they don't need to be in charge of shit.
And it's like everywhere you look, it's even commercials. The black man is not there, or the tall man of color, he's not even there. Especially from no matter what you see, you see all the letters. I'm not even about to try to say the letters. Yeah, but you'll see the letters. There's the lane. You see women and all their, however they want to show up, masculine, feminine, double, they, them, all of that. There's a lane for that. But when it comes to dudes, like, I feel like they're the most unprotected species. They need like special catering.
They are the most unprotected. They are, but they most unprotected because their biggest threat is not white supremacy. It's the women in their life. I ain't really trying to sound misogynistic, but the fact that you know how destabilizing it is to invest in a person. We ain't even talking about, especially when you're not rich. We talking about you making $16 an hour and you like a girl, so you get an apartment with the girl, and the girl decides she don't like you. Now you got to leave, but you invested all your money into an apartment. And you back.
I feel like you love that. And same thing for females. Like some of the stuff that you say, I like that. But there are solid females that aren't solid, right?
I'm not saying it's not solid females. I'm saying they need a logo, so you can tell.
They do need a little letter to retard it.
They need a logo, man. They need to come under the logo so people know what they getting. But I'm saying, but even with that,
it's like low budget. It's like name brand and low budget.
But they don't have a code. All right, so check this out. All those other people have a code. There is no black code. There's a law that's the black code, but there is no black code. Like there's nothing that you taught. You say, yo, if you black, you have to do this.
This is the most disorganized. People can't get together, can't plan, can't put money to the side, don't think about it. Very selfish.
It is that, but it ain't that. Cause I know niggas with bread. I didn't have bread. I know niggas with bread. It's not the fact that even people don't put money in it. I mean, that's a talking 47 million people, 52 million. How many crayons it is? And yeah, as a whole, but individually, this is what I'm saying. The reason things don't get done is because, and look, I know it sounds misogynistic, but I'm a repeal the 92 type nigga. I don't care. The reason things don't get done is because men want to build, women want to be comfortable. That's nature. No problem with that. But if you're trying to build something, they got women at the table telling you she don't want to do that because it will be uncomfortable. So how do you build that structure? How do you create the rules that really got to discipline her? Because she the one that's going to do all the ill shit. You down in Mississippi, I know it's GDs in Mississippi. I know it's GDs and Vice Lords in Mississippi. I know it is. They got gangs down there.
Most definitely.
When y'all look at all the gang fights, when it really come down to it, because niggas ain't even didn't crack money no more. This ain't 1996. When you look at all them little gang beefs, it started with a girl fucking two niggas and got in two opposite gangs and got them going to war with each other. If you really look
and we had this all the time. Reason why we sit down and talk, like, it's a lot of doors I open just because we chop it up every now and then. Just this is the person. So when it comes to the color, and look, they fight every weekend, and they be back together. I'm like, y'all might as well just get together. Like, if you both sharing this person, then your bond was more important with her, was more important than your blood bond with your tribe. Why is that?
No rules. I'm totally with you. That's why I tell all the guys they got to take the marry your secretary course before they could try it, because you can't. Every black movement been taken down by a man, not even by a woman. Except the Black Panthers. Angela Davis took them down. But every move has been taken down by a man over a girl. If you listen to the history of Marcus Garvey, the nigga that set him up because they told him what they was gonna do something to his mother or his sister or some shit. Allegedly, Jesse Jackson set up Martin Luther King because he was tired of Martin getting all the white girls and Jesse wanted some ass.
That
To this
sound like
nigga, 83 years old.
that sound like something.
Man, nigga, 83 years old in a wheelchair. When he retired, look at that retirement party. Ain't number old women. He probably been fucking the business for 45 years.
I don't know.
Nigga. Every time some
But
shit go down, when the GDs got took down, it's because goddamn one of the guys was fucking a girl who was police, and she got investigated and she folded quick, gave up the whole mob.
again, like, know who you are. It's not just what's going in her mouth.
Nah,
Like,
okay.
what's her head like?
All right, let me help you out. Because I understand what you're saying. Because I speak Tyler. I understand what you're saying. What you talking about? What you talking about though is emotions and behavior. What I'm talking about is law and policy. People only do what they allowed to do. That's you know what I'm saying. I remember. I'll never forget this shit. I was in a car with a girl. This had to be 2012. I'm in a car with a girl. It's 11:50 at night. Let's just say. Man, 11:58 p.m. p.m. She reaches in her glove box, pulls out a pair of earbuds, put in her ear, hook them up to her phone, little Bluetooth shit. I say, "Shorty, what you doing that for?" She was like, "Cause at midnight, it's gonna be illegal to talk on a handheld phone. You gotta have a Bluetooth."
What?
So, Shorty, when rules are in play and you know they can be enforced, you gonna do what the fuck you supposed to do. So how the fuck you got 7 kids by 7 niggas and 3 abortions on your body count? Because it ain't
And
no
the sad
rules.
part about it is, like, the destruction that it does on the body to make choose wrong.
Hold on, man. You
And
broke up. I want to hear that. Say that one more time.
the destruction. Let me go back to what I got dog. All right, so the destruction on your body every time you have a C-section, or on your, I guess your soul, niggas have to. But every time you get rid of a child for choosing the wrong person, or like, I ain't think about it, this was who's baby, we didn't plan it. Everything you feel from the time you birth it to the time this baby goes to the grave matters. But most females will tell you, "Oh, I ain't choosing my principal." What you choosing off of?
Supervised toddlers.
Man,
Look. When it come down to pledges, creeds, special handshakes, logos, tribal crest, all that stuff is put in place to protect everybody involved. There's no protection with the color. There's no. I just left the panel, bro. Nigga let one girl on the panel. Whole panel got fucked up. I'm just laughing the whole time because I told them don't let on girls with clothes. I just laughed the whole time. I was like, don't even address me because I don't even talk to girls with clothes on.
not even one. Oh,
Man, look, we talking about what happened when girls take their clothes off and that coochie pop out. And I'm cool with that conversation. But talk about real shit. Yeah. Let's go and talk about relationships.
see, it's a ratio. Because sometimes on a panel, people, especially general leaders. There's normally always a female. At least one.
Yo, so explain to me real quick. I'm gonna get up out of here. I think I need some tacos and tequila.
Hey,
Explain,
you see my
explain,
life.
explain your GoFundMe fundraiser. What's this about?
So I am accepting primary births in March of next year to help toddlers who are having babies have their babies at home and know what that means. Even if I'm not their midwife, I also teach classes. You know, I actually advocate for fathers. You know, how do you want this baby to come? What is your tribe? What are your customs? And I honor those at birth.
This picture
So
crazy.
what it is? Oh yeah. So that's the village prenatal. I like those. So I get a bunch of people when I go to different states, and I'll just me and a couple other people do all the things that women need during birth. High blood pressure, we check their fetal hormones, right, and then teach them all in like 2 3 hours. Feed them, send them home.
Right. Yo, the fucking hair and the fucking eyelashes is. I know she's some cuss. That's who needs you, nigga. That's who needs you.
But man, let me tell you, those be the main people that don't want to pay though.
Of course not, nigga. They gotta get more hair. That's crazy.
I be so droll too. She's like, you don't want to do it for free? Man, I ain't make the baby.
And
It'd be different if I made the baby.
I bet she smoke weed. You can't have Kool-Aid hair red like that. That's that Ronald McDonald hair red, nigga.
Don't do her.
God damn, her eyebrows done and everything. Oh my god. Hey, I bet you she got pregnant for a free bag of weed. I bet you she fucked up. That baby gonna have Down syndrome. Hey, try this is what I was talking about. That when I told y'all these Down syndrome people are among us and they putting on fucking face paint and they fucking the weed man who also got Down syndrome. She finna have a retarded baby.
No, I don't do it.
Tell me.
She's actually cool people.
I bet she is, cause all Down syndrome people be cool, nigga.
I don't have that.
You don't see mean Down syndrome people. Maybe the boys. But shit, half time the boys don't be mean. Down syndrome people be sweet people.
This is a genetic. Don't. They can't help it.
They can't help it. She ain't. She put that shit on. She could have helped that shit.
See, that's how Down syndrome.
She trying to master Down syndrome, nigga. I'm telling you.
Bruh.
Find the comic section in the newspaper. I bet she can't read the comics.
I'm not. But again, it was more important for her. Like, even if she blow, animals are better, but she's one of those females that show up all of her prenatals with her midwife. She asks all the questions. Her community involved. People have this stigma that's supposed to look a certain way. That's all that's up.
Nigga,
They feel like it's supposed to be way, but the ones that actually take care of their needs and have better outcomes are the ones that you like with the spider lashes and the Kool-Aid hair.
Man, I ain't trying to. I don't believe that shit. But all right, so how much does a doula service cost?
It depends on what's needed. So if they just want to get together and chop it up, like, okay, things that you need to do, that could run you about, depends on the person. So Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, the rate is $750. The most expensive doula is $2,500, but she's also a lawyer. So a midwife depends on if they're brand new or if they're OG. Is $4,000 to $8,000.
What the? Yo, what's a placenta encapsulation?
So the baby comes in a sack. It's called the placenta. That thing that comes in.
I know what the placenta is. What's an encapsulate? What you for posterity? They making little shrines.
They make pieces out of it. So you dehydrate it and herbs and stuff. People might steam it. Some people might just cut it up and just throw it in a smoothie. But some people eat it. Other people make pills and tinctures. It helps with anemia, but you can do the same thing by eating dirty rice.
That's crazy. You know what? I heard my mother told me my dad tried to eat my placenta. I was like, yo, this nigga's nuts.
If he was anemic,
Man,
it'll help.
that nigga's just nuts. Yo, this is.
Just raw meat, I don't know. It's kind of special. That was different kind of nigga.
I wouldn't eat this. This is not. This don't even look like something tasty on the menu. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But if you eat steak, it's about the same. When you like steam it, it's about the same as steak or ground meat. How you cook it?
Hey, man, look, I ain't knocking it. I ain't knocking it at all. I'm just saying I don't think it's for me. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't eat the placenta. I don't know.
Hey, you know, I don't know where to order food in myself. You know, so
I don't know. They might have to put that on EBT. People eat chitlins though, so I'm not knocking it.
no.
I'm not saying it's chitlins. I'm just saying people eat strange things. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, people eat that too. So you know, strange things.
Niggas out here eating booty smoothies.
Hey, I hear you.
Hey, look, man. I ain't gonna disrespect nobody thing. I just.
So same thing. Another thing, after the baby born, most of the mothers have to do with bleeding. Also has to do with psychosis, depression, postpartum depression, postpartum blues.
Postpartum, she depressed because she crazy. Look, hold on, this look kind of freaky. I might want to be a doula. Nah, check this out. I might want to be a doula. I think I feel a certain type of way about this. Hold on, man, look at this shit right.
I can just.
I think I want to be a doula. That's how she got pregnant.
Yeah.
That's how she got pregnant. Goddamn it! I think I want to be. I'm gonna get a book called Doula Positions. I'm gonna figure this out.
You should. Hey, put it on. Hey, you let me style a look. You can be out here looking first, man.
We gonna figure it out, man. But what I want to do is, I gotta wait till we get everything certified. I'm gonna chop it up with you off mine. I actually got some. Not that you said what you said. I actually have an idea for some stuff. So me and you, we're gonna come up with a doula curriculum that we can put into the secretary course, and we just gonna. Cause look, here's the thing. Let's be honest. You ain't got no balling ass clients. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna have no balling ass clients. We taking orphans straight out the goddamn shelter, nigga, like Annie. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I want like no family type shit. No family, no job. Perfect girl for tribe, right? But shit still gotta get paid for. Cause everybody gotta eat, right? So we gonna get up later, man. We gonna work on a curriculum that we can add to that. So when we do our school, cause it's not homeschool. It's actual school, but we're going to do homeschool curriculum, but it's going to be actual school. And that way, you know what I'm saying, we can get that all those, Pell Grants and shit. We're going to Pell Grant these motherfuckers, because they ain't got no money, but everybody got to get paid. So, if we can certify a certain type of curriculum, we can Pell Grant that shit out. And then, you can get a couple of dollars, We'll work it out.
Sounds like.
Yeah, we'll chop it up, man. We'll throw some religious shit in it, you know what I'm saying? That way, because everything we do is based on our religion. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm a minister of the Octas. I don't believe in. I just did a whole stream about why the devil is really the hero of the Bible, but ain't wasn't nobody feeling me. They was like, it sounded like some shit you would do, but
Man,
but man, it is what it is. God doing floods. The devil, he just dirty macking like, yo, your man ain't shit. Shout out to the devil.
but they also devil someone outside of themselves.
I ain't understand now the word you said.
But people also realize the devil, of course, is outside.
Man, they look. Blaming the devil is like blaming white supremacy, and you don't live around no white people. People just be freestyling. They just don't take accountability for the bullshit they do.
And they don't.
But man, I appreciate you sliding through, man. This has been a kind of cool show, man. Even though audio didn't quite work out, but the information was hot, man. So, but yeah, I'm gonna hit you up, man. I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna hit you up, man. We're gonna top it up because maybe it's just your goddamn. I don't know, man. It's that Obama phone. But anyway, hey yo, make sure y'all like and sub in the chat, man. Like and sub. Know what I'm saying? Help with the algorithm. I'm gonna leave this one up. I ain't gonna put this one on members only. As always, love your brother as you love yourself. Feed the pack. Tribe up.
Chill! You're one of the top 6 speakers of the past 8 years, but I hated you at first. Could you please mention the Dirty Folks podcast? Thank you, Lord Charles. Dirty Folks.
And see, I find it to be hilarious because even if I did behave like a teenager, I would be ahead of a lot of these B-dubs that want to make these comments because a lot of you behave like toddlers. Shout out to my man Dirty Folk.
And it's because y'all niggas don't support. Y'all do support. Y'all support titties and pussy. Hey, shout out to Dirty Folks.
Men have sort of quietly begun to agree that even the most like off the wall extreme advice or takes that you get from some random guy on the internet is more useful than anything allegedly profound that you would hear from a trained black female professional. All right, like look, let's take a perfect example of this, right? The idea of Dirty Folks when he come up and he says like women with clothes on, that is a way more useful notion to frame your mental state around than anything your black female therapist would ever tell you. Cause she's a woman with clothes on. Why the fuck would you listen to her? Like when he says that, it makes sense in a way that it just appeals to you. And it's something that your black female therapist could never match.
Yo, tribesman, the daycare is too influential to be so small. Do your big homie a favor, man. Like, sub, share, clip. I know I got at least 10 bars that can change somebody's life, man. Help me to help my brother. Love each other as you love yourself.